A mother's love is like a garden. It blooms and grows in every season. Her roots run deep, her branches wide. She is the heart, the soul, the guide. It is with profound sorrow that we announce the peaceful passing of our beloved matriarch, Mary Magdalene Gaston, better known as Fina Charles of Giro Saltibus, who went home to be with the Lord on Friday, 1st November 2024, at the age of 87. She was predeceased by her beloved daughter, Rosalind Cynthia Charles, and her siblings, Lourdes Smith, Dorosa Joseph, and Edison Amadei. She is lovingly mourned by her five daughters, Patricia Charles of Laffang, Gregoriana Jarvis in the U.S., Lucilia Edward in PI, Paula Charles, a supervisor at Ultramart Inc., Merlin Charles of Londonderry, who was her primary caregiver, her only son, Dave Charles, a taxi driver employed with the Simeon Group, 8 granddaughters, Damia Charles, teacher at the Labrie Girls Primary School, Charlene Charles, community health nurse, attached to the Delsey and Morgouge Wellness Centers, Melissa Charles in the U.S., Natasha Andrea Isaac in the U.S., Atalia Joseph in Marisol, Brittany Edward in PI, Chloe Charles of Boisden Choiseul, Marjani Hunt of Londonderry, 8 grandsons, Ricardo Charles in England, Ernie Charles of Larissus, security guard at ITAL, Kirby Charles, juvenile officer at Boys Training Center, Shervin Edward of Marisol, Nerville Edward of Marisol, Giovanni Edward of PI, Jonai Edward of PI, Davian Tim Bryce, student of the V4 Comprehensive Secondary School, 7 great-grandchildren, Makeda Nestor of Laffang, Shervy Felix of Morgouge, Kevin Aubert in PI, Clarissa Charles and Kerry Charles of Babano, Serena Tracy in the USA, Jamari Zavi Edward in Orlando, Florida, adopted son Ernest Louis Jean in the U.S., nieces and nephews, children of the late Luces Victor, Theodel Joseph, Clifford Amadei, Jones Amadei, Patrick Amadei, Ralph Charles, sons-in-law Cyril Edward of PI, Vincent Jarvis in the U.S., Anderson Hunt of Londonderry, Simon Joseph in Bermuda. Other relatives including the Amadei family of Fort Jacques, the U.S. and St. Croix, the Williams family of Balcat, Tetmon and Laffang, the children of Hubert Hercules and his siblings. Special mention, Father Kenneth, Father Joseph Almaraj, Dr. Lorenzen, Dr. Cyrus Daniel. Caregivers of the Choiseul Home Care Program, Gina Edward, Julietta Motley, and Fedra Ferdinand Franz. Miss Tina Jabatis, Miss Patricia George, both of Londonderry, Miss Virgin Monrose, Miss Fedora Monrose, both of Saltibus, Miss Felicia Louis, Miss Bessie Harris, both of Giro, Miss Nari Jean in Jetwin, Miss Lorna Glasgow of Darbar, Miss Joycelyn Marriott in Saltibus, Danny Isaac in Saltibus, the Joseph family of Choiseul and Marisol, the Hunt family, the Edward family of PI, the Jarvis family of the U.S., Linda Markey and family of Londonderry, Ben Schalmine of Choiseul, Coco Montoute of Londonderry, many other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service for our beloved Mary Magdalene Gaston will be held on Wednesday, December 11, 2024, at the St. Teresa of the Child Jesus Roman Catholic Church, Saltibus, at 3 p.m. Thereafter, she will be laid to rest at the Saltibus Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May she rest peacefully in the arms of the Lord. reunited with loved ones who have gone before her,